This past week, a post that was retweeted over 47,000 times claimed that 14 black girls had gone missing in Washington, D.C. in a 24-hour period. The post set off an intense reaction across social media and a call to find the missing girls. It even drew the attention of celebrities like Ava DuVernay, Diddy, and LL Cool J. But according to Metropolitan Police, at no point in recent weeks have 14 girls disappeared from D.C. in a single day. In fact, missing children cases are down from the previous year, according to the authorities here. D.C. authorities told our producers here at AM Joy that there have been more than 500 cases of missing children and teens in recent months, but that only 22 juvenile cases remained open as of March 24th. 22 and only being relative terms, since that's 22 too many. Now, in a letter to Attorney General Jefferson Sessions and FBI Director James Comey, Congressional Black Caucus Chairman Cedric Richmond and D.C. Delegate Eleanor Holmes Norton this week called on the Justice Department to deploy the resources necessary to address the situation. And joining me now is Washington, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Joy. It's my pleasure.
So I'm glad to have you here to sort of clear the record. The MPD, the Metropolitan Police, did break down that number of missing person cases from 2012 through 2017, juvenile and adult. Let's put that graphic up on the screen. And you can see that it was quite a big number back in 2012. You had 2,600 plus missing juveniles. That number's down to 501. That's still a lot. But the number is going down. So
what I think is important to explain here, Joy, is how we changed our policies about notifying the public about missing persons. Prior to 2017, we only notified the public of a missing persons case when we suspected foul play, a kidnapping, an abduction. Starting in 2017, we notified the public of all missing children because we think no matter the circumstances of a child leaving home, that any day away from a responsible adult puts that child in danger.
So you're saying you include runaways and trafficked children and abducted children. It's all now included in one number?
It's all included in one number, and all of the numbers from 2017 are children who left home. So we don't suspect kidnapping or abduction or trafficking. Nobody's getting snatched from the streets. But our children, and this is why we wanted to highlight it, the police department made the decision to change this policy, affirmatively put this information out so we could get the public's help in bringing these children home or to the care of a responsible adult.
So let's play the acting police chief of MPD, Peter Newsham. This is him speaking at a town hall about this very issue.
The difficult thing is some of these kids do go missing multiple times. But like I said earlier, when they go missing, guess what? You have a child out there, and there are people in our community that will prey on those children.
And just one quick other related soundbite, Chanel Dickinson, who is the Police, Youth, and Family Services Commander for MPD. This is her speaking.
We have no indication to believe that young girls in the district are being preyed upon by human traffickers in large numbers.
And yet, police are telling young people stay home to avoid trafficking. So is there a trafficking problem even if there's not a missing child epidemic?
No, what we're saying is that any child that leaves home, 13, 14-year-olds, that their parents don't know where they are. Sometimes they're with another family member, sometimes with a friend. Sometimes they're couch surfing or roaming the streets. They can become victims. And so what we're saying to them is not that you should stay home and not go to school and not go to work, but if you have left home, your parents and guardians don't know where you are, you need to contact us so we can get you the help that
Let's talk about the new initiative your administration has put in place to address this problem.
Well, we wanted to be very careful. Not only did we want to raise attention, and let me just be clear that we have no particular issue of children leaving home in the District of Columbia any more than any other jurisdiction. The difference is we're telling people about it and getting that information out right away so kids can come home more quickly. So I have directed the police chief to put more officers there, so when we know we have a missing child, we can do more to try to unite the child and family more quickly. But we're also looking across our agencies, our social service agencies, frankly, so that we're supporting the families while the child hasn't been located. And when they get home, we're setting up a protocol to make sure that home is the right place for them.
Right, that they're safe at home.
That they're safe and that we're going to make those resources available. But also, Joy, what's important about this attention is we want kids who are vulnerable to call us before they leave.
To contact before they leave home. Will you keep us up to date on those 22 missing cases? basis?
Absolutely.
Please keep us up to date. We're going to keep following up on this story. Thank you so much to D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser. Always great to see you, and thank you for the information. That is our show for today.